Holy crap, guys. Welcome to the video. It's been another crazy day slash night of just insane news, drama, rumors, leaks. It's absolutely insane how much of this stuff has been happening lately. It's putting me in a position where I have to work even harder and harder to put out the best content for you guys. I have to keep everyone updated as fast as possible. So first, we're going to cover the Boston Uprising rumors, leaks, whatever you want to call them. Some crazy stuff has come out from them. What is going on with the Boston Uprising? Do they want to trade all their players? I have no idea. We're going to get into that. Next, we're going to be covering this crazy situation. So there's a Twitch moderator by the name of Uncleswagg. Many of you probably know him because he is a famous Twitch moderator in the Overwatch community. He is a mod for some of the biggest streamers, one most notably being Seagull. He is known by everybody in that Twitch chat, and he was also a moderator in the official Overwatch League Twitch chat. So he definitely has a reputation of being a great mod, somebody who is dedicated to the community, but he was actually outed for extreme sexual harassment. We're going to cover that in this video as well. Very serious topic, guys. Then after that, of course, we're going to cover the games from yesterday. We have the first set, which was the Philadelphia Fusion versus Seoul Dynasty. This was an interesting set. It was okay to watch. We'll cover that one. Then it was the Los Angeles Valiant taking on the Houston Outlaws. This one was very, very interesting. We're going to cover that one. We'll talk about it. And lastly, Boston Uprising taking on Shanghai Dragons. We'll briefly get into that one. And guys, if you are new here, remember, do not forget to subscribe to my channel. I upload Overwatch League videos every single day, covering everything you could imagine, from the drama, rumors, leaks, to the games, predictions, recaps, even bonus content like is Calvin good enough for the Overwatch League, or top 10 players in the Overwatch League, top 5 tracers, stuff like that, guys. So drop the subscription. You could get your fix of Overwatch daily videos here. And another perk of subscribing, guys, we are going to be doing a massive giveaway coming up soon here. It will be huge. Overwatch League jerseys, hoodies, hats, merchandise. We're giving it all away, so you don't want to miss out on that. Be sure to join Discord. Follow my stream. I'm going to start streaming daily. And that's it, guys. Let's hop into this. All right, so let's start it off with the Boston Uprising drama and everything that's going on with them. So Slasher, the guy who has been leaking all of the Overwatch League pickups and the Overwatch Contenders rosters, has come out and said this on Twitter. The Boston Uprising are currently going through internal turmoil between General Manager Huck, Head Coach Krusty, and in-game leader Gamsu, with Krusty on the edge of being fired or leaving the team, sources said. And then in a follow-up tweet, he said this: Krusty / Gamsu and Huck have different visions on how the team should operate moving forward. In response, Boston has put up Gamsu, Striker, and Neko up for sale / trade to other teams with a full Western lineup in mind, and the LA Gladiators declining an initial offer, a source said. Now, many of you guys might be thinking, wow, this is absolutely crazy. Are you sure it's true? How can it be true? What is going on? So I can't exactly say that, yeah, it's true, guys, 100%. Slasher is right. We also have to look at his history. Slasher has been right on almost everything he said. He leaked that Oj was going to be picked up. He leaked that Tizzy was going to be picked up. Those two happened the last previous days. Before that, he leaked a ton of Overwatch League pickups like Rascal, Fisher to the LA Gladiators, pretty much every single Overwatch Contenders roster. So he has a pretty good track record. It is a leak and there is no actual proof of it. And because of this, of course, we are going to have to question it. And Huck did respond to it. So this is Huck's response. Boston Uprising rumors. He said, generally, we don't like to respond to rumors or negativity, but considering this can damage the reputation of our team and players, we felt the need to address the comments made. Gamsu missed the match versus Mayhem as well as practice the last week because he was sick. Given he was our only main tank player and that we never took extended time off, we decided to give him a much deserved break during our most recent matches. He flew to Korea and is scheduled to fly back on Monday of 3/12. Here at Boston, we generally have an open door policy as far as discussing any trades or sales, but we have never came close to selling or trading Gamsu, Striker, or Neko. Although results in Stage 2 are not what we hoped for, we want to iterate we succeed and fail as a team, not as individuals, whether that is staff or players. So now that this response has came out from Huck, it is definitely hard to say if the leaks are true or not. We do look at the track record. Like I said, it has been proven. He's been right on a lot of things. But then Huck is coming out and completely shutting it down. I mean, really completely denying it. So I honestly don't know what to believe. But if these rumors are true, damn, that's absolutely crazy. The Boston Uprising are going through some serious stuff, and I would just have to urge them to not make any changes. They had a lot of success in Stage 1. Sure, Stage 2, there was a struggle at the beginning, but you have some really good players. Striker, that guy is good. He's underrated, man. I would almost put him in the tier with Carpe, SBB, and Prophet. He is a really good tracer. Neko has been a standout Zenyatta. Gamsu, the captain of the team, the guy has been performing out of his mind as well, so I see no reason why they should want to trade these players. That's it for this situation. I think we're going to wait for more information to come out on this before we cover any more of it, because it could be false, it could be true. It's honestly a toss-up. Now let's move into the next topic, which is pretty crazy, guys, and also very serious at the same time, so let's just go ahead and hop into it. There's a moderator who goes by the name of Uncleswagg. Many of you guys probably know him. He's a moderator for a lot of notable Twitch streamers, one being Seagull, who he is most popularly known for. He was also a moderator in the Overwatch League official Twitch chat, so this guy is definitely big. He's known for spending like 14 plus hours a day moderating Overwatch channels. Personally, I never interacted with him once, but a lot of people have. So recently there was a post on Reddit saying that Uncleswagg was no longer a mod on the Overwatch League channel, and a lot of people were wondering why they took it away from him, because he was a very dedicated mod, and a lot of us felt that he deserved to have it. You know, he was a hard worker. There was no announcements, there was nothing, nobody said anything about Uncleswagg being demoted as a mod. And today, a girl by the name of Scarlet, hopefully I said that right, she posted a huge article, I mean massive article, completely exposing Uncleswagg for extreme cases of sexual harassment, posting nude photos online without permission, just crazy stuff. And it's a massive article. I'm going to link the article down here. I'll link the Reddit threads. And basically the TLDR is that Uncleswagg, for a few years now, it's been quite some time, he's been going around posting girls' nudes without their permission, and this one girl in particular has been working very hard to get her photos off the internet, and it's very unfortunate this happened to her, and she's not the only one. It's happened to a lot of other girls. Uncleswagg has been doing this to many girls over the past few years, releasing their photographs without their permission. And he actually responded to this article in a twitlonger, and I'm gonna go ahead and read this one to you guys. It's titled, "My Response." Different people from different times in my life have opposite views of me, and they're both justified. I haven't tried to dedicate myself to do good things just because I have skeleton. I come from a very depraved life with no immediate family or guidance, and it made it worse with online communities. And that's what I was, a depraved, toxic shit, who hated everybody and everything and sought out to hurt people. I blamed the world for my life and did nothing to change it. But that isn't who I am today. I've learned what it means to do good things the hard way, being evil, edgy, and self-destructive. I always get asked how I could or why I modded 24/7, because I pushed myself every day to do it. I didn't get paid to do it for 2 years. I did it because I didn't give myself a choice. I don't want to be that person I was. I want to do good things, be nice, and make people happy. Turn my life around. Moderating wasn't just deleting comments to me. I interacted with communities privately, publicly, hundreds of thousands of messages in Twitch channels. 99,000 in just Seagulls, helping and molding them. I put my heart and soul into it because it matters to me. I've done a lot of good, and I've done a lot of bad. The good doesn't excuse the bad, but the evil person isn't who I am today. I made an effort to make a positive difference in the world. I don't think there's another mod who has gone as far as I did, but it's over now. I'm sincerely sorry to the people I have hurt and disappointed. I am not that same person. I really hope people understand. And honestly, dude, Uncleswagg, that is such a bullshit response, dude. This hardly seems like a sincere apology. I mean, it's not even an apology. He just slipped at the end. I'm sincerely sorry to the people I've hurt and disappointed. And prior to that, 2 paragraphs of him, oh, my life, it's been so bad for me. Please feel bad for me. I'm so sorry. The things I did it because I've had a terrible life. You have to understand. It's not my fault. Like, dude, come on, man. You made horrible decisions. You did terrible things. You deserve whatever is coming to you. I hope this guy faces legal action. Absolutely disgusting. This guy is honestly a piece of crap. I couldn't imagine doing anything like this to anyone, no matter what they did to me. It doesn't matter if you were trying to get revenge, whatever the hell you were doing, Uncleswagg. This is messed up. You're disgusting. Everything that is coming your way, you deserve. And that's it for this, guys. Usually I don't cover crazy stuff like this, but I had to. It's one of the biggest things to ever happen in our community. Everybody needs to know that this guy is not trustworthy. He's a horrible person. And yeah, Let me know what you guys think about this situation down in the comments. Let's move on to the games from yesterday. Starting off with the first set, we had Seoul Dynasty taking on the Philadelphia Fusion. I predicted the Seoul Dynasty were going to win this game. I figured that this is their meta. They look good, they look strong, and they came out and they looked really good as a team. Miro performing once again, really looks like a completely different player from stage 1. I'm very impressed with him. As for the Philadelphia Fusion, they decided to run EQO in this set. They took Shadowburn out. They want to give EQO another run, see what he can do for the team. And we have heard them say in interviews and stuff that he works better with the team. So I was expecting some cool plays from him. Unfortunately, he didn't have that great of a set. He had some mistakes here and there. His Roadhog did look good on King's Row. And let's just go ahead and hop into the map. Starting off on Volskaya. This map was somewhat close, one of the closer ones. Went back and forth. Both teams capped once each. They had some time left over, but at the end of the day, Seoul Dynasty did win out. And then we moved on to the second map, which was Lijiang Tower. This was a 2-0 win for Seoul Dynasty, not really close at all. Pretty much walked all over Philly. And we moved on to the third map, where Philadelphia Fusion finally got a foothold. They were able to win on King's Row. Seoul Dynasty came out with a very interesting strat on their attack. They ran like this Pharah Widow strategy where they would force the other team into a corner and just basically spam the shield down with Widow and Pharah from very high in the air and far back on high ground. And it worked really well in their first attack. But when they got into overtime, it didn't work at all. Philadelphia Fusion made some amazing adjustments. They rotated through the hotel, caught some players off guard, and EQO actually looked pretty good on Roadhog. After this, we moved on to the fourth map of the set, which was Gibraltar, and Philadelphia Fusion got stomped the hell out. Seoul Dynasty, they first held them, and then on their attack, they basically won it in one team fight. So this series wasn't really all that close. Philly did capture that one map. They looked alright. Again, EQO didn't perform that well. Seoul Dynasty looking strong. I think they're one of the better teams in Stage 2, and they're definitely a contender for those Stage 2 playoffs as well. I'm very excited to see them stack up against New York Excelsior and London Spitfire. Those are going to be some amazing games coming up, and I cannot wait. Now let's move on to the next set, which was the Los Angeles Valiant and the Houston Outlaws. My God, Los Angeles Valiant, when are you going to stop? Seriously, guys, they're so weird. How do they go from losing 0-4 to the Los Angeles Gladiators in less than 24 hours to 4-0ing the Houston Outlaws? What the hell? I said it yesterday in my video. If you guys disagree with me and don't think they're inconsistent, you are absolutely crazy. I've been saying it for 5 weeks now, and finally almost everybody is starting to understand why I've been saying it. These guys will show up one day, perform their asses off, look great. All of the players. Kareev looked great, Verbo looked great, Unco looked great, Soon, the tanks, they were popping off on all cylinders. Then yesterday, against the Los Angeles Gladiators, they looked like a mess, they were all over the place. Soon didn't even have a great performance, it was crazy. I just don't get it, I really don't. And it's kind of dumb, I've been hearing this excuse a lot. Ton of people have been saying it. Maybe they just prepared for the Outlaws this week and they didn't worry about the Gladiators. They didn't prepare for them at all. No, guys, this is the Overwatch League. Every team prepares for every team. Maybe if you're the Shanghai Dragons, teams don't prepare for you. But if you're a Los Angeles Gladiators taking on the Los Angeles Valiant, both those teams are going to prepare for each other. 100%, they are going to. Maybe they put just a little bit more focus on the Outlaws game. Sure, you can say that, but you can't say they didn't prepare for them at all. They were definitely prepared, and they went in and they got rolled. You know, it was sort of close. Not really. The Gladiators looked like the better team yesterday. And then today, Houston Outlaws got stomped. They go to losing from a team that is supposed to be bottom 4, bottom 5 to destroying what is one of the best Western teams who got top 3 in the last stage. Now, if that's not inconsistency, I don't know what is. We started the set off on Volskaya. Houston Outlaws, they barely capped first. Then they really struggled to cap second. Los Angeles Valiant got a strong hold. Then on LA Valiant's attack, they just stormed through, took both points, moved on to the next map, which was Control, which was probably the only map that was actually competitive to a good point in this series. The Houston Outlaws, they did come back in that first round. They were down 99-0. They brought it back. They took it. And then in the next 2 rounds, the Los Angeles Valiant looked pretty good. They won both of them. That last Control Center, there was an epic team fight at the end that I had no idea who was going to win, but Los Angeles Valiant did come out clutch. We moved on to the third map. Another stomp. The Los Angeles Valiant had a great defense. They ended up winning the game with over a minute left. Moved on to the last map, Route 66. The exact same thing. The Los Angeles Valiant had a great defense. Then on attack, they won the map with over a minute left, giving them the 4-0 sweep. And Houston Outlaws, they looked like a mess in this game. Nobody was playing good on their team. Muma looked bad. Colmat looked bad. Linkser uncharacteristically did not do good. Jake didn't look good. Nobody looked good. The only person I was really impressed with, funny enough, was Clockwork on 2CP, which was the closest map. Very weird performance coming out from the Outlaws. I really don't know what this is about because they got rolled, man. They haven't got rolled by a team like this at all in the Overwatch League. This is their worst defeat by far. And they've played London Spitfire 3 times. They've played the New York Excelsior. They've played Seoul Dynamo. They've played every team. This is their worst loss so far. So maybe it was just a really bad off day for everyone. And that's it. Who knows? I don't know what happened. I really don't know. They just did not perform at all. They're going to have to go back to the drawing board over their time off during this week and just figure out what the hell happened and avoid letting that happen again. You don't want to end up becoming as inconsistent as the Los Angeles Valiant. And the main reason why I always thought the Houston Outlaws were the best Western team is because they were the most consistent. They really performed in every single match for about 5 to 6 weeks straight. Now they're getting reverse swept. Then this, little shaky Houston Outlaws. Definitely got to figure out what's going on for them. And Los Angeles Valiant, dude, just play like this every set. Please, just play like this every game. Why can't you? What's the problem? Like I don't get it. Why can't you just play this good every single set? Or just close to it. Just kind of play like this. Because if they played like this yesterday, they would have beat the Los Angeles Gladiators 100%. They looked amazing today. And let's go ahead and move on to the last set of the day, which was the Boston Uprising taking on the Shanghai Dragons. And this was just a clean 4-0. Boston looked pretty good. They didn't have Gamsu. Apparently, he's in Korea. He was sick. The Boston Uprising decided to give him a break. And the only interesting thing about this game is that the Boston Uprising leaks or rumors from Slasher were tweeted out during it. So it was very interesting watching it and thinking about it the whole time. Other than that, the Boston Uprising just destroyed the Shanghai Dragons. Volsky was somewhat competitive, but after that, the other 3 maps were just complete stomps. Boston Uprising looked really good. As I said, Striker, insane Tracer, man. This guy is so good on Tracer. Very underrated Tracer in the league. He's almost up there in tier 1 with the best of the best. And I believe if Striker was on one of those teams like New York, Seoul, or London, he would be considered one of the best Tracers in the league, hands down. He's just a little bit held back because he's not on one of those super teams. Not saying that the Boston Uprising aren't good or anything. It's just that those teams are on the next level, and anybody on those teams obviously will look better than somebody on an average team. So again, the only interesting thing about this set is just thinking about what the hell's going on. Are those Boston Uprising leaks true? Because if they are, there could be some crazy trades going on, like crazy. We could see Striker go to Houston. I know a lot of people want to see that. We could see Gamsu go to Dallas. We could see Dallas and Boston do a trade for XQC and Gamsu. A lot of people have been talking about that. There's just so many crazy things that could go on. So I'm kind of hoping they're true. I'm not going to lie. It would be really cool to see all these crazy trades go down. That's basically it for the video, guys. I want to thank everybody that showed up to my stream last night, or this morning, whatever you want to call it. I basically shouted out my stream on my video yesterday. I wanted to see if we could kick up the stream, get some good viewers, have some good times. As soon as I posted that video, I streamed. It went for about 7 hours. A ton of you guys came in. I answered a lot of questions. We had a good time. The stream was amazing. I even got some really huge hosts, one from Harblu, one from Baby Bay, one from Dak. Even had some huge donations. Those were amazing. I really appreciate that, guys. I'm definitely going to start streaming more, and I'll probably even shout the stream out more on this channel. So yeah, all in all, it was very successful. I want to thank you guys. Be sure to show up more. I really love the support. And be sure, if you guys aren't subscribed yet to my channel, do yourself a favor, subscribe. You don't want to miss out on this amazing Overwatch League content. Join the Discord, viewing parties, giveaways, and I'm out of here, guys. Peace.